Most people get this card thinking it's an easy way to build credit. But here's the truth no one tells you. Some users see real progress fast, while others end up paying fees for very little benefit. So the big question is simple. Is the Fit Mastercard still worth keeping in 2026, or is it time to move on? In this video, you'll learn exactly how the Fit Mastercard works, what it actually costs you, who it helps the most, and who should avoid it completely. By the end, you'll know whether this card is helping your credit or quietly holding you back. Let's start with how it works. The Fit Mastercard is a subprime credit card designed for people with low or no credit history. Think of someone like Jake who just moved to the US, or Alex who had missed payments in the past and needs a fresh start. Approval is usually easier compared to traditional cards, but there's a trade-off. Here's where it gets interesting. Many users expect rewards or perks, but this card is not built for that. It's mainly about credit rebuilding. That means your activity gets reported to major credit bureaus, which can help you build a score over time if you use it responsibly. But here's the problem. The fees are where people get caught off guard. There is typically an annual fee, and sometimes a monthly maintenance charge depending on your credit profile. So if you are not actively using the card or improving your credit, you could be paying for very little value. Now let's talk credit limits. Most users start with a low limit. That means even small purchases can increase your credit utilization quickly. And this is where most people fail. They max out the card, then their credit score drops instead of rising. So how should you use it correctly? Keep your balance low. Ideally, under 30% of your limit. Pay on time every single month. And treat it like a tool, not a spending card. In a minute, I'll show you a simple strategy people use to build credit faster with cards like this. Now here's the honest verdict. The Fit Mastercard can still be useful in 2026 if you have very limited options. It does report to credit bureaus, and that alone has value. But if you already qualify for secured cards with lower fees or better features, those are often a smarter choice. So who should keep it? People rebuilding credit from scratch, or those with very few approvals elsewhere. Who should avoid it? Anyone looking for rewards, low fees, or premium features. The bottom line is simple. The Fit Mastercard is not a long-term credit card. It is a stepping stone. Use it correctly, and it can help you move forward. Use it carelessly, and it can cost more than it helps. If you found this helpful, like the video, drop a comment with your experience, and subscribe for more